We need to challenge others in the workplace from time to time because we have disagreements, we have different views, we have different opinions. And so it's important to be able to communicate those to others and to openly disagree with others where we think it will be helpful.
It's a really healthy habit to challenge. I know it's got very negative connotations around it, but actually it's about bringing in different perspectives, bringing in debate, differences of opinion so that we can improve things. And also it avoids some of those unhealthy habits like groupthink, where we all concede to the same view because we don't feel like we can disagree with certain people.
Everybody has a right to share their views and share their opinions. And if we feel that we can't do that, we begin to close down, to not share our thoughts, not share our ideas in a spontaneous way.
When we avoid challenge, it very quickly escalates, it very quickly dissipates into other parts of work as well. So it actually only takes one or two instances of a behaviour being unchallenged, particularly the negative behaviour, for it to become, oh, that's just how we do things around here. Which, particularly if you've got new people joining, less experienced people joining, they see it go unchallenged and then they think, well, actually that must be how we do things around here.
Okay, so before we wrap up, I want to update you on the store refurbishment. I'm not going to get into too much detail today, but the designs are almost there and they're looking great. So we'll be scheduling the work soon.
I thought we were doing an impact assessment first before making a decision.
That's all been done. We're just waiting on the final designs, and once we get those, we'll do a store presentation for everyone.
So it's definitely going ahead?
Correct.
So there's lots of reasons why we might avoid challenging. For instance, we don't know how somebody might react, or we think they're going to react negatively, so we avoid sharing that feedback. Similarly, sometimes we just don't know how. How do I phrase this? How can I put it that's not going to create a negative reaction in that person? And also, there's something about we want to be liked as humans. So if we challenge somebody, they may not like us.
People really find it difficult to have a dialogue when people feel strongly about something that is different to your view. And how do you manage through that and secure your relationship?
We actually feel unclear or unsure about our right to challenge. Is it our position to be able to challenge somebody else, whether they're a peer, our boss, in our team? Is it the right thing to do?
So, Drew, I'll need a full inventory of the current stock, please, so that we can start preparing.
Actually, Clive, I'm kind of busy right now with the leisure wear campaign.
Well, I want you to make this a priority, please.
I thought the customers was a priority.
Oh, this is very much about the customers.
I think everyone will be a bit surprised to hear it's happening without being consulted first.
Well, everyone can give their feedback at the presentation.
And what's happening with the online store?
Well, obviously that one needs to be put back, I'm afraid.
What, again?
It's an entirely different project, Nina, which I'm happy to talk about another time. This is the priority right now.
It's hugely important to organisations that individuals, employees feel that they can have difficult conversations with each other. Otherwise, there's a lot of resentment builds, a lot of disagreement builds, and conversations that lead to greater creativity, productivity, engagement don't happen.
So, any other business? The designers are doing a really great job. It's all geared towards a more youthful market. I think you're going to love it.
This place is just... I can't believe they're actually going through with this.
I'm going to take my sweet time doing that stock inventory. If he gets it, he gets it. But if I'm too busy doing other things like my job, then that's not my fault.
He hasn't even asked us what we think.
I am going to take a day off when he does that presentation. I'm going to ignore this thing as long as I can.
Forgot my charger. Everything all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
There's also really positive forms of challenge. So if you're going down the wrong route with a solution for a problem, it's really important that the challenge is out there, that people say, actually, this isn't the right direction we're going. And that helps to kind of redirect and to improve. One key difference is that difference between task conflict and people conflict. So focusing on actually challenging the task or the idea rather than challenging the person that shared it.
Right. See you both later.
Actually, it's not all right, Clive. What you're doing is crazy. It is a complete waste of time and money. Who's making these decisions? Why are we doing yet another shop refurbishment and at the expense of our online store? It sounds like you've just gone ahead without actually asking anyone.
Well, I told you everyone can have their say at the presentation.
So you want to be seen to be listening, when really you just like the sound of your own voice. I actually shop in this store. Where do you shop? Do you shop here? Because I don't think you do.
You need to calm down, Nina. And I don't appreciate you wagging your finger at me, so put it away, please, miss.
Why are we even here if you're not interested in what we have to say? I mean, why did you take me on in the first place?
I'm going to end this conversation right now, before you say something you regret.
I'm needed on the shop floor.
Be aware of how you are feeling about having a difficult conversation. It's that will most often stop us even beginning to have the conversation. Secondly, think about the rights that you have as an individual to have that conversation. You're part of a team. You have the right to express an opinion. You have the right to have a different view to others in your team. So by being self-aware and remembering your rights, you are more likely to feel comfortable going into a constructive, challenging conversation.
So the best way to overcome our fear of challenging is by practice. It's a skill, it's like a habit. The more you do it, the easier it becomes, the more you can create the right way to frame it, the more it becomes habitual.